You know, I love to throw crankbaits on offshore structure. And you know, I get asked a lot of questions about it. You know, how do you know which bait to throw? And I'll tell you, the most important aspect of summertime cranking on ledges is choosing the right bait and matching your equipment for the depth that you're fishing. You know, and on a given day, you're gonna fish drops or ledges or humps or points that are gonna be all different depths. You know, they may be 7 feet, they may be 15, they may be 20. And the critical thing that I'm trying to do is come up with a rod reel line combo matched with a lure that when I make a cast out there on this structure, that my lure is going to be hitting the bottom right at the maximum diving depth of the lure. And what I mean by that is you know, if I'm fishing an 11-foot drop, I want a bait that runs 12 foot deep. Because if I take a bait that runs 20 feet deep and throw it out there, it's just really overpowering the bottom, and a bait like that is not gonna have the best action as you're reeling across that shell bar or off that bottom. So what I wanna do is have a bait that is coming to its maximum depth at about the same depth that the bottom is that I'm fishing. And what'll happen then is, you know, so you take this 5XD, for instance, right here. You throw it on 12-pound line, it's gonna run 15 feet. If I throw it on a 14-foot ledge, it's gonna get down there, it's gonna hit the bottom, and yet it's still gonna keep all its wiggle and its action and its dart, and it's gonna have the best triggering qualities. Where that same ledge, yeah, I could easily throw a 6XD, and it's gonna hit the bottom, but it's overpowering that, and it doesn't have the same action as that 5 will. It's not gonna have the same wiggle, it's not gonna have the same kick, and it's just not gonna trigger as many bites. So I'll use my line size and different lures to control that depth. You know, that's why we have all these different baits in the line. You know, a Series 5 is a 10-foot bait. A Series 5XD is a 15-foot bait. A 6XD, you know, you can go 18 to 20 with that. And now we've got a brand new one, the new 10XD. And you know, this is a beast. You know, if you look at it, the 3 baits together, there is a very noticeable size difference between them. I mean, the 5 is, you know, kind of a standard size. The 6XD is a big bait. The 10XD is almost twice as big. And this bait right here with 12-pound line, it'll run 25 feet deep. So it really gets you to that next zone. It's not an easy bait to throw, in the fact that, you know, you got to have the right equipment. You got to have a big rod. You got to have a powerful reel, you know, that's really gonna help you fish this bait all day long. But it's designed to catch big fish. You know, Phil Marks, who's the head lure designer at Strike King, just won a tournament at Sam Rayburn with this bait right here. You know, he blew it away on the final day, caught 31 pounds on it. So, you know, it's a big fish bait, but the key is that he was fishing an area and a depth that you can't get a regular crankbait to. It allows you to get to that other zone. And that's what crankbait fishing is all about. It's about managing your bait and your equipment to cover the depth zone that you're trying to fish the most efficiently. And that's what's gonna catch the fish. That's why you have all these different baits in the line, and you know, they're just tools. They're gonna get you to where you need to be. So if you match them with the right equipment, the right size line, you're gonna be real efficient. You're gonna get the bait down to the zone that you need it to be, and it's gonna have the best action to trigger the fish. If you want to activate the bass, you better have a hydro wave. We've got 6 different bait fish sounds. You run it at any volume, you can see them actually come up to the speaker of the hydro wave. You can watch them come up off the bottom.
When you're fishing deep, the hardest one to catch is always the first one. With the hydro wave, you get them going fast.
Hydro wave, I won't fish without it.